Welcome in, One Nation, to another episode of the latest buzz. I'm your host, TJ Winger. Well, the 2022-23 athletics season is underway, and through the first week of action, various Hornet programs are already impressing. Let's start out on the pitch first with the men's soccer team, who started the year with a pair of home games on Saturday and Sunday against number 5 Messiah and Pfeiffer, respectively. Against the top 5 foe, Lynchburg landed the first punch as Zach Whelan netted the first goal of the season with a header after a perfect feed from Kenny Robles at the corner. Messiah would respond minutes later, and then fast forward to the 88th minute, it was Messiah's Matt McDonald giving the Falcons their first lead of the day. But in the 90th minute, with a loose ball alive for too long inside the 18, Kenny Robles added a goal to his day's worth of work, and the senior's equalizer brought the match to its 2-2 final verdict. Roughly 24 hours later, Lynchburg handled business against Pfeiffer, claiming their first win of the season with a 5-1 victory. The Robles-Whelan connection struck strong once again, as that's how scoring opened, and then it was Kenny Robles netting his second score of the season not long after. Then Luke Mega collected his first 2 goals of the year, and Carter Averett delivered a strike from outside the box to obtain his first goal of the year. Now switching to the women's soccer team, who had a pair of road contests to open up their season, first coming at Rowan. The Profs landed the first punch into the scoring column, but the Hornets continued to battle until the 87th minute when Ida Swisher struck home her first goal of the season, and more importantly, gave Lynchburg the 1-1 tie. Next day out, the Hornets guarded their first win of the season as well, taking down Rutgers Camden 2-0. Mac Jolly collected her first collegiate goal of her career, and Cindy Dubrovskis added the insurance score in the 73rd. Transition to field hockey team now, who began their season at Duke playing against Mount Olive in what quickly turned into an exciting back-and-forth battle. The Trojans struck first, but soon after, Emily Yanis gathered her first score of the year and tied the game up 1-1. The two teams traded scores back and forth through regulation until Brittany Clayball's game-tying goal in the fourth quarter to make it 3-3 and send the game into overtime. Lynchburg became the first side to score 2 consecutive goals as Madison Mark sent home the golden goal to the back of the cage after about 10 minutes of overtime play on the rebound opportunity. 2 days later, Lynchburg had their home opener and took care of business against Lebanon Valley with a 5-1 victory on Saturday afternoon. Yana scored the first 3 goals of the game, good for her first career hat-trick, and then it was Sydney Rowe and Marlou Vendricks adding the final 2 scores. Moving to the volleyball program now, Lynchburg had a very exciting start to the season out in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, going 2-1 through the opening weekend. On Friday, it was an intense 5-set duel against Franklin and Marshall, which saw Lynchburg prevail with a 3-2 win. On Saturday, it was a sweep against Lancaster Bible before suffering the first loss of the season 3-1 at the hands of Eastern. And through the first 3 matches, Abby Leeper has a team-best 39 kills. Princess Salafu leads the way in total blocks with 5, and Maya Green already at 115 assists. And last but certainly not least, cross country opened their season at Crosstown Liberty Twilight. And during the short distance meet, Lynchburg's women, who ran the 4K, had 4 top 15 finishes, led by Sarah James with a time just over 15 minutes and 13 seconds. Kelsey Lagunas was the next Hornet to cross the line, followed by Lauren Massey and Molly Silva. As for the Lynchburg men, who ran the 6K, the Hornets had 3 top 10 finishes, led by Frank Sorber with a time right at 19 minutes and 10 seconds, and then it was Sam Laneza and Max Sparks finishing in 6th and 10th, respectively. Well, that'll do it for this episode of The Latest Buzz. Be sure to head to lynchburgsports.com for all the latest news, results, and stories revolving around Lynchburg athletics. Till next time, we are signing off.